Hi guys, Novice Shooter here with another promotional unboxing. This time we're going to take a look at um, a tactical watch that I purchased after an email promotion. Let's take a look at it here. We can see it just arrived. It was wrapped in plastic. I took the plastic off. You can see the brand is Uzek. I believe that this is probably an Eastern European brand. And we know that Eastern Europe makes some really great tactical gear, um, as evidenced by things like the Springfield XD9, which is made in, I think, Croatia. So let's take a look here. The tactical gear paracord watch. Now, I purchased this watch pretty much for the paracord, just to have it kind of easy at hand. And let's take a look at what it comes with. So here's the watch. It's actually quite large. Some people like the large watch face. I tend to like a smaller watch face for my daily wear. But if I need this, I'm happy to have something that's easy to view. Let's take a look at it. It has these really interesting elements on the side. These are adjustable to fit your wrist. With I guess no matter how big your wrist is, these will adjust for a neat fit, which is nice. You can also see there's Velcro to adjust the length of the band to fit a wrist like mine, which is a pretty small boned person, or someone with bigger bones. There's a lot of adjustment capacity here. Let's take a look at the features of this watch. Obviously, it's a watch. Here is the compass. The compass is right here on the band, and this is interesting. It's a thermometer, and it's in centigrade, which kind of supports the idea that this is an Eastern European or a European company, or pretty much made anywhere except the United States to use centigrade as the only measure of temperature. What other good things about this watch that I found is this scraper here, which I hadn't expected. And the scraper is actually here to use with a flint rod. This is a flint rod. So there's a flint rod over here and a metal scraper so you can create spark. They give you some instructions, scrape off the paint on the outside before you use it. Um, it does come with a stopwatch, which is a nice tool, a chronometer, if you need to time the distance between two places in your kind of survival planning. The stopwatch can help. And obviously, it comes with a pretty straight watch and a light. The power cord is well wrapped. It's here. It's pretty easy, and the watch will obviously be able to work without the power cord. But if you need it, there it is. All in all, I would say the quality of this watch is solid. I mean, it's plastic. It looks like it's really built to take a beating. And I believe that it will take a beating. And because it was a promotional item, if it gets really knocked around too much, I'm not too concerned about it. Let's take a look at some of the design elements that are pure design elements. There are really only four buttons on here. This is not anything, it's just a design element, but the two buttons on either side are useful as far as a light and a mode. And the mode you can switch between date and time and stopwatch and all of that. And then you have the setting buttons on the other side that will also be used for your stopwatch. What I found really interesting is it looks like you can't really see the time, but then when I put it on my wrist, it just becomes more visible. It's almost as if it picks up the heat from my wrist and transfers it into something so that the watch is more viewable. Also, it's easier to see at an angle. That's something I don't love about it. I can see it in the angle, but not so much straight on. That's a problem, I think, with this particular item. All in all, for the promotional price, you really can't go wrong. This will not be my everyday carry. My everyday watch is, a pretty basic Timex, but this one is absolutely going into my go bag. It comes with a 2-year battery, and just in case you need a thermometer or a compass, those things will come on here with the paracord. And then the bonus for me is the watch itself and the stopwatch, which I will be happy to have in such a convenient package. So that's it. Again, I'm pretty sure this was made in Eastern Europe. I don't see that um, promoted anywhere on the watch. I just see it's the survival watch. It's got a stainless steel back and it is water resistant to about 5 atmospheres. So that's pretty significant. An atmosphere is 32 feet of water. So if you drop this watch in 150 feet of water, it's still going to hold up. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. So those are my first impressions, and the watch does come with some instructions within the box. There are several possible instructions you can get. You can get a 10-digit display. I did not. Mine was the manual A. It was the 6-digit display here. They also have a watch that has an analog watch, which I tend to prefer. Personally, I tend to prefer the analog watches, but I can't really complain because, as you know, when it comes to these promotional items, I'm cheap, right? I don't want to spend a lot of money. And so, for something just to toss into my go bag just in case, I'm very pleased with this purchase. And that's all. So again, this is Novice Shooter with another promotional item review. This is the Extreme X Tactical Watch. Watch for these things in your email promotions, and and then you decide whether or not you're willing to drop the money on it. All in all, solid enough for what I paid for it. So thank you very much for your time. Please like, share, subscribe. This is Novice Shooter saying I will see you on the range.